Welcome to 0 to 1. I'm your host Siam Hussain. I'm an immigrant founder. I bootstrapped my company to 7 figures while creating a community of 220,000 members. Currently, I run a hedge fund for immigrants. I started this podcast to share 0 to 1 stories of people who started with nothing but created something meaningful and impactful despite the odds. Today's guest is Jon Kabir. He's a musician, actor, podcaster, and a key media figure in the Bangladeshi media industry. He has shaped the sound of Bangladeshi rock for more than 20 years. Recently, he moved to New York City with the mission to connect the Bangladeshi diaspora with music, stories, and community. Without further ado, let's dive in. Jon bhai,
Yeah,
how's it going?
it's getting colder.
I know, yeah.
It's getting colder, and I'm maybe not well prepared, but I have to be well prepared. Yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, going great, man.
Yeah, I will tell you that I've been living here for almost 16 years.
16 years.
And even then, I am not prepared. I think Bangladesh is just so hard for us.
I know weather-wise, I'm sure, but 16 years, you were actually practically a New Yorker.
Yeah, I mean, no, in New York for 8 years, in the US for 16 years. But 8 years is also a lot. Like I stayed in New York or DC for a few more years. So I have been in cold areas for a long time.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
still,
but you
man.
are a New Yorker now. 8 years is a
Sure,
long time.
yeah. Yeah,
But
I
I've
guess.
seen a lot of New Yorker here, like, they get really agitated if you're like 10 years, 15 years. If you call yourself New Yorker, they will like,
Yeah.
not.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. But that's good. Bhai, thanks a lot for taking your time
Anytime.
for chatting and, like giving me and our audience a chance to get to know you and like as more as a person. So obviously, I mean, if anyone who is a Bangladeshi viewer here, they'll know that you are a very well-established musician in Bangladesh. You have had, I would say, more than decade career
Oh,
or more, 2 decades.
2 decades plus
2 decades plus music career
ongoing.
ongoing. Man, that is, a big part of you is music.
Oh, it is.
And I know that, I mean, we met like more casually in recent times, and I don't know that you moved to New York recently,
Yeah.
which is like one of the best cities in the planet.
If not,
What triggered your move after because you're already established in Bangladesh? You're set, everything is good. In New York, you are a new player. Like it's almost like you're resetting your life. What made the reset happen?
ooh, great question. You actually answered through your question. What I like about life is new challenges or new identity. Like when I was in Black, it was like 12 years of my life in Black. Then I joined Indalo. It's a different ride, which is still continuing, and it will continue till till I feel like I'm done creatively. And the fact that I am now here is like for the last 20 years, everybody knows me. Like a lot of people, not everybody, sorry. A lot of people knows me. They respect me. They love me. And I've been been very fortunate that I was in a family that like provided me a decent life and had a lot of like opportunity to like do good things and do like in Bangladesh say like babar chhatra chaya and parents under parents influences. I really wanted to see what I can do where nobody knows me.
Actually, like I love the answer specifically because you said something about resets. Resets in a fresh slate,
Yeah.
like a blank slate.
Yeah.
I think what happens in life, at least what I've seen, is that we obviously start something like you are a creative person. You started your creative journey. I want to hear actually how you started it. That could be my like next interest on hearing your origin story. But we start with this excitement, but then after we build for some time, it becomes very comfortable and known and like okay, sure, I am Jon Kabir, I'm a musician, but it's kind of like a known path. But when you are completely resetting the whole thing, blank slate, as you said, like no one knows you or very few people know you, it's a fresh start. You can be a child again. You can make mistakes. You can.
So nicely put, yeah. I
Yeah.
can be a child again.
Yes.
And I am actually being a child again.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to hear about actually the real Jon Kabir's, like the child part of it.
Okay. Okay.
Meaning, like, what made you forget about, if you could, I know it's hard because it's been 2 decades of your life. If we could go back before Jon Kabir was Jon Kabir, there was a day, it was like a baby Jon Kabir. I want to hear about what made you interested in music? Were you always like a born musician, or like did it grow onto you? Can you,
Yeah,
like,
sure.
why music?
Okay.
And you could have been anything else, right?
Right, absolutely. Went to school, went to high school and everything. Yeah, I could have been anything. But here's the thing. I didn't like choose music. I'm pretty much sure music chose me. I don't know how to elaborate that, but music found me in a time or situation where my brain was fresh, my heart was fresh, and that time music found me, and I found home in it. I literally found home in it because I remember when mom and dad used to play music. Mom used to play Rabindra Sangeet. Dad used to play a lot of, like, Beatles, Michael Jackson, Madonna. And I remember, like, dancing to it, reenacting, lip syncing. But I found something at a very little age that I couldn't connect with my, like, friends that I had. Like, everybody listens to music, like, it's a fun thing to do, like, you dance, you move. But I used to listen to different instrument. I could actually separate instruments in my head, like, okay, this is this, at a very early age.
Well, how old were you talking about?
Probably 12, 13, something like
Okay.
that. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I could actually hear bass without knowing that it's bass.
You could intuitively feel it. You don't need the grammar.
No, exactly. I could
Yeah.
feel like, okay, what is going on here? MJ is singing, but what is that piece? Where is that coming from? Who played it? Or is it played by any human? All these things. So I was deeply fixated with music. Like, why does it make me feel like this? So that's where I think music found me. And the moment I realized that this is it, like, to be very honest, I never found love in a human form yet. Like, because I gave so much to music and it gave me so much back. It's beyond comparison. I can't say it in words. Maybe it sounds a little silly, but this is what it is.
No, it's not silly. It's part of your identity and core. I mean, it's not silly at all.
Thanks.
I love that one thing is that, interestingly, that you actually, like, thanks to your parents, that they had some kind of musical
Major influence.
Yes,
they're
like,
not musicians. They're not
No.
normal mom and pop.
Sure. But they were music listeners, or like appreciators.
Yeah.
And seems like your mom and dad had different tastes of music a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking of this again, like this little John brain, who's like just marinating in this music, and then trying to transport to your childhood is that, like, oh, you are able to decipher all these, like, little nodes separating in your
Dissecting
head,
everything,
dissecting
yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
And did you, all these, like, feelings and stuff, did you start putting it into an instrument, or what did you do? Because you were a child, right? Like 13 years old. What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I just kept listening and listening and listening and listening and singing along, listening, playing air guitar.
And fascinated by this whole
Absolutely.
universe.
What is this beautiful thing? It makes me happy. It makes me sad. It makes me angry. Like, I can't find a single art form that can make me feel like this. At least I can't. I'm sure there are, but I can't. It's crazy. It's crazy that it can make me go through so much, like, ups and downs in life. Like, say I'm in a good mood, but I hear something that is very sad. I instantly, without any reason, go sad. I remember crying. Like, I didn't know what, like, a relationship is or heartbreak is. I, like, even before talking to a girl in my life, I knew what heartbreak is through music. That's the beauty of it.
Wow. Yeah.
I didn't have to experience it through, like, in real life. I can tell you, I can assure you, I never met a girl back then. At that time, I didn't talk to a girl. But through music, I get to know, oh, wow, what is
a heartbreak?
People go through this. Okay. And I felt genuinely sad for the artist that, oh my God, this is really heartbreaking.
It's music is wow, like it's very, you are very deep in music. Like from my perspective, see it in your
face, like you're literally
no, it's fascinating. I'm not coming out of judgment. I'm coming out of fascination that a human, I'm just thinking like this is a human soul from my perspective, is experiencing life through music.
It is.
Like just the life itself through music. And you do not have, I mean, fascinating concept which will already stay with me forever is that, oh, like you have not been to war, but if you listen to war music, like, I don't know, I was listening to this Russian like a band which is like speaking against the Russian government called I Speak few weeks ago.
Oh, wow. Pretty bold.
Yeah, but I didn't, I obviously didn't go there, but I was feeling their kind of like their suffering, like, oh, their people or families are dying in Ukraine and in Russia, like in any war zone. And you basically, all these human experiences which others feel, you're feeling it through music. That's fascinating, even without experiencing it.
Yeah, absolutely. I felt anger. I felt like, without even those things, like, coming to me in real life, I felt it through music. Like, oh, okay.
Are you spiritual?
Here's the thing. I am not spiritual. I'm not hardcore religious.
Yeah, I would say there are two different things.
Yeah,
Religious is like you're following a structural, big ones. You know, like they're the same way there are big texts, there are big religions.
Yeah. I don't think I'm spiritual, but music does something to me. I don't know how to, like, maybe it's something spiritual to me.
Actually, maybe I'll rephrase the question, what I'm trying to understand. You can connect with other humans and humanity through music, which I understand. But do you connect with something beyond humanity through music? Like in the music, have you ever felt transcendent that, oh, this is not humanity, it feels bigger? Have you felt that feeling?
For some music, I did feel that way. For some artists, some particular songs, I did feel that way. Like, there's something bigger than what we see or what we feel. I felt it, but not in a whole context of spirituality.
Okay. I would be curious to explore more on that side maybe someday.
Sure.
With you. So coming from your childhood, understood that you basically were dissecting all these, this fascination towards this newly found world. When did you, so you are more like a music connoisseur, let's say, back then, like a little boy.
Okay.
When did it switch from being a connoisseur, because like you are also a creator now, established one, so like when did the first creation start? When did you start dumping all these visions and all these ideas into like, okay, let me put it down? in any instrument? What age was that?
So even after doing like professionally, like doing music for almost more than 2 decades, I sometimes I feel really hesitated to introduce myself as a musician. There's a reason, because I feel I am more like, if there has to be a designation, I am more like a music lover than a musician. Like, I remember one of my closest like friend, dear, like elderly brother in my life, who's not there anymore. He told me something which really stuck to me. He was like, I feel like you are someone, you're so in love with music, even if you don't do music or you never had the chance to do music, you will still be the same. And he kind of said it in a funny way, like, if you had a short, like a trouser, and nothing to wear, like to cover your upper body, and if you had a meal to go to sleep and a guitar, I think you would do, you'll be fine, you'll be happy. And I was like, yeah, like I don't have to do music. Okay, here's the thing. My biggest fear in life, it's gonna, yeah, my
Sure,
biggest fear in
please.
life,
Yeah.
it's not death. It's not me being completely not able to walk, my legs don't work, or me being blind. Nothing. My biggest fear is going deaf. If I can't hear music, I think that's the day I'll pull the plug on me.
I hope that
Yeah.
doesn't happen.
Yeah. So yeah, coming back to your question,
Yes.
is that it moves me so much that I remember my mom, she gave me the first guitar, and it was in New York. In 1996,
Really?
yeah,
Oh,
she got me
wow.
my first guitar in New York. I remember that vividly. She was like, "Okay, you're crazy, so here's something I'm gonna do for you." So mom bought me an acoustic guitar. It was not branded, and I remember I've never learned guitar. I don't know how it works. I don't know how it, like, to play or anything. But I remember came back home, and I just very oddly shaped. I did something on guitar, and I just started banging.
I love this rephrasing actually. Sorry,
Yeah,
finish
yeah,
your.
no worries, no worries. I'm like, let's see how. I've seen in TVs Metallica, like Soundgarden and everything they play, but I don't know how to play. So I did some sort of shape with my fingers, and I started playing. And after an hour of playing the same thing, I remember after an hour, for the first time in my life, I came to know, like, maybe. So I didn't know. I'm like, I played something. So after probably 5-6 years, I came to know that was a chord D. I didn't even know.
I love how you entered the rephrase. What I was going to say, that I love the rephrase, which is also like a very interesting rephrase for me to reflect on and learn. Is that you don't see yourself like a music connoisseur or like creator. These are like unnecessary words which I'm inventing. You are actually a music lover, meaning like just music is just passing through you. You are just like this consciousness who is listening all this, seeing this, I don't know, experiencing all these visions or all this bass and like it's not even a vision, it's more like an experience, but it's passing through you. And some of these pass-throughs you are just jotting it down, some of them, not all of them,
Yeah.
majority, but you're always in that state.
Yeah, that's how it is. Yeah. So yeah, that's how music found me, and I've been fascinated since. And here's the fun part. I've seen a lot of my colleagues. I've seen a lot of musicians. Somehow, when they get like famous or sort of like they're they think they've made it, and I've seen like a little like people get like a little burnt out and everything. I also do, but that's when I do music. But I am never tired of listening. I'm never tired of listening. I'm never tired of exploring new music. It actually rejuvenates me.
It's so amazing that you have found your kind of like true love. A lot of
Absolutely, true love. It is.
lot of people struggle with that. This is, I would say, like the biggest struggle I have seen in general in humanity. Because I meet a lot of people in New York and everywhere. I'm a social person. I meet people from all different backgrounds, all different kinds of people. And I feel like very few people are lucky to be able to find that this like love, which is like they're so obsessed with it. No, it doesn't even matter if they win an award, if they do not win an award, they don't care.
Or
like
earn
if,
money.
or earn money, they're just in love. Like what is the? There's no other question when you're in love.
Hopelessly in love.
Hopelessly, yeah, and naturally, like it's you're not even forcing it. It's like happening naturally. How? I guess like this is. I have not found the answer to this question. I don't know if you did. Is that how to actually find it for like how do other people find it?
Oh my God.
Because it's like a zen, you're in a zen mood, like you're always in this like nirvana mood. How do other people find it? Because I'm sure that every soul, one vision or one dream I have, I mean, I'm sure it will not come true, or maybe it will, who knows, is that I would love to live in a world where everyone found their love in whatever they want. Such magical place that will be. Everyone will be so fascinating. Everyone will be magical. Everyone is so passionate about what they do.
Everyone will be fulfilled.
Fulfilled and happy, and their soul will be, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know how to, like, how do we democratize this thing? We want to democratize wealth, but I don't care about wealth. I'm like, that's fine. Like, did you, like, I mean, sorry for going to a lot of tangents.
Please, you do. I have a lot of questions for you too, yeah.
Yeah, so like one struggle I have been facing in the Western world, I'll be honest, in the last, and I'm like now more vocal about it, because now I am fully settled here. I don't have passport issues. I'm like, okay, now it's time to come out fully. Is that I feel like the West, however, the West is one of the ideas in the West is capitalism or hyper capitalism, which is very predominantly taking over the whole world, which is that financial growth, economic growth, and technology growth, these are the only thing which matters, and you have to do it at expense of everything. But if you look at the people here, I have so many friends who grew up here, many of them are not happy, like just internally empty, dead. But I mean, I grew up in Bangladesh, partly in Saudi Arabia. Like, we are so communal, we are like connected and connected with whatever we do, like more purpose oriented or more connected with soul. So I really want to somehow help people who are so advanced financially or first world country people, but find more fulfillment in their soul. And this should also go to Bangladesh. I mean, Bangladesh people are also now like, oh, we need to make more money and we have to, now status games, like, oh, you have, I mean, Bangladesh is all status games. Like, okay, you have a bigger house, I have a bigger house. How many houses do you have? That's the only conversations Bangladesh is doing.
What car do you have?
Which car do you have? How big of a Qurbani Guru you gave?
Oh
like
my
Qurbani.
God, let's not even
That's
go
like the
there,
biggest.
yeah.
How big is the marriage expense? How many attended? I'm like, this is not. I don't know. I'm going to a very long tangent, but how do we? What are the small blessings you had in your life, or what are the practices you do, or which made you more in tuned to your soul? I just don't know how to take this from you and give it to others also. If I don't know.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely. I got the question, but the answer is actually, it's actually within you. Something that you love and something that fascinates you, I believe it will find you in whatever shape or form. It will find you. And initially you'll struggle with it to understand it. What is this? Initially you'll struggle with it. Like with music, I'm like, okay, why am I like this and why others are not like this? Am I like
Weird.
am I weird? Like, So that was a struggle to figure it out. Like, and you're gonna struggle with it, but eventually it will stick with you, and you'll see, like, okay, so this is the calling. Or with the stress is the thing that everyone goes through. There is no single person in this world who doesn't have
Have
stress.
stress.
Sure.
Sure.
Different, like, it varies. Some has like financial stress. Some people have, like, social stress.
Definitely.
Yeah. Stress will always be there, but through all of this, the true love will find you in whatever shape or form, and then you gotta give into it. I think that worked for me. I can't say for everyone else. That worked for me.
Did you ever have a point in your career that you were doubting that you want to be like creating music, or it never had?
It never happened.
Wow.
It never happened. I
Wow.
knew the day one when I started writing music, when I started singing. Day one, I knew that I'm good. I'm not saying I knew I'm gonna be successful. That's
Yeah.
completely different.
Yeah.
Success depends on a lot of things.
Correct. Yeah.
But one thing is that I knew I'm good. Good, like, as in my to my ear, I'm good.
Yeah, and good means like you love it, so like you will be good. I mean, how can you not be good in something you love?
Right. Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
I knew that
So-
I'm good. A lot of people might think I'm boasting, but it's not.
No.
Don't, like, I'm not saying success.
No.
I'm saying I felt like I'm good with it.
Yeah, you're good with it. Yeah. Yeah, I guess like one thing I wanted to know is that it seems like you have been, I mean, now I'm understanding you as a person. You seem like always a little bit staying away from the general typical limelight as a musician. Is that intentional?
One of the reason I'm here, man. One of the reason that I'm here. Limelight is a thing that, to be very honest, not many people, person or people, whatever, not many people can handle that. I've seen that, like, literally in front of me. Like, they can handle it. Either they go completely rowdy with it, or they go completely numb with it. So they can't handle it. Like, I think it's in our nature. Like, say you're born, you're in a family, you're supposed to know your naturally your relatives, your friends, and everything. That's it.
Sure.
You're not supposed to be in front of like 20,000 people.
Definitely.
And you're not. I mean, naturally speaking,
Agreed.
You're not supposed to deal with people asking you a question all the time that you don't know. So I feel like it is pretty hard for someone to, like, properly consume the fame and everything. So yeah, for me, I always, all the time, I don't know why, I don't know how, I always thought these are the consequences of what I do. And as long as, like, I love doing my thing, consequences will be there. There's no point dwelling in those consequences.
Agreed.
Like, what, like, they're there because you did your thing. If you didn't, they won't be there. So you do your thing. Don't think about it.
Yeah, a lot of people, the consequences do get in a lot of people's head, as you are saying, because we are not naturally used to this kind of, like, it's not a natural human experience, as you said. Like, we are only be supposed to be known by family. Yeah.
You know where it comes from. Say when you do good in school, your mom and dad goes like,
You did good.
"You did
Yeah.
good, thank you.
Good
wow,
job. Yeah.
Good job. You're
Yeah.
my son, I'm proud of you."
Yeah.
Or maybe your brother goes like, "You're the best brother." Or friends like, "That's amazing." And like, maybe relatives like, "Okay, that's great." But when you hear it from a completely unknown person, it shakes you like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah. Why? You don't even know me.
Exactly.
And I have not done anything for you.
That is a sort of kind of dopamine that we can't handle.
And yeah, and I would say like this is I would say almost like a newer experience as a humanity, because if you look at the whole human civilization before 100 years, this wasn't a common experience because social media wasn't there. And basically, I mean, maybe the kings enjoyed it a little bit, but not in a daily way. But now you can, every second, you can have a dopamine boost. If you're a famous musician who has 1 million followers, globally, people from everywhere will give you a dopamine. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're so amazing. It's like, dude, like,
or an influencer
or
nowadays.
influencer, yeah. You don't even have to be anything anymore. You don't have to be creating anything anymore. That's the fun
You
thing.
just have to put yourself out there.
Yeah, you have to.
That's it. It's sad
It's
and
very
crazy at the same time.
yeah. The many of the influencers. I mean, I'm not saying everyone because there are different types, but doesn't seem very happy. Like it doesn't seem like a very fulfilling life. If that is the only thing they do, if they, I don't know.
Siam, imagine when you're like very young and you had this pressure from your parents, like you have to
Do well.
you have to do like no, you have to get A's in every subject that you're in.
Sure.
How would you feel?
So much pressure. I mean, I grew up with this kind of pressure, so
Same here. We all did.
yeah.
And this is from your parents. And now all these people like who are into like social media and everything, even musicians, actors, they have to, like if they post 10 posts, it has to do well. And when you see other people comment, like bashing you and everything, now that's your answer.
Yeah.
It gets to their head, like
It is impossible for you to not get it to the head.
yeah. And as a human, I always feel you're not supposed to do well every day or every time.
No.
You're not designed to do that. I'm not designed to like all my songs are not designed to do or connect with
Millions
people.
of views. Yeah.
There will be songs that doesn't connect with anyone.
Correct.
That means that's for me.
Yeah.
And if I go like, oh my god, this song, nobody cared about this song. Oh my god, what's gonna happen? That's where they get really crazy.
Does it get to your head sometimes or no?
No. Because if you ask me why, I think I'm pretty much sure I do it for myself. I do it for myself. Again, everything is consequences. If I didn't pick the guitar up that my mom gave me, and if I didn't play that D chord for 1 hour straight without knowing what's going on, people wouldn't have heard about me. They wouldn't know who I am. So for me, that is more important than what my song's doing well or not.
One thing I have to say, John Bhai, is that we are new to each other and I'm just getting to know you. But we had few interactions, probably what,
Very
three,
brief.
four, very few interactions. One thing I actually really admire about you, and I will keep it as the because we all have our own framework on how we admire people.
Of course.
Is that you seem to be really like grounded as a person, like very grounded and very detached from the ego, like a little bit like all the things you're doing seems to be just for your own happiness. You are not seeking validation from others. It is so easy to fall onto it. There are so many famous people,
I've seen
so many rich and famous people. And because I live in New York, I meet a lot of them. But so sad inside, like that. All they need is love. I'm like, dude, like, do you need a hug?
Exactly.
That's like, it feels so sad.
I've seen so much, like, when you walk down the street, you'll see it in their face and you feel like, hey man, are you okay?
Yeah.
You can see that.
Yeah, but they're not like, if you're looking at like literally just rankings and monetary value and everything, they are really well off.
They're
They're
crazy
really crushing
well
it.
off.
They're like crushing it, A+ in everything. They were A in the school and now they're A in life, like the money-wise, fame-wise, everything. But I don't know how this came to you, this blessing. But I'm so glad that you have this. Nothing can like fully throw you down anymore because you you're not attached to any of these things. Even if the fame or all these things goes away, you're like, okay, you're happy, you're doing the thing you like, done.
Yeah. A lot of people, see, before moving here, like a lot of my friends, I have very few friends. So friends and like, people that you like
Count on, yeah.
count on or come to know
Sure,
with
sure.
life. Majority of them actually told me like, dude, are you sure? Because you're this is hard. Like
Yeah.
you are 45, you're going to a city that nobody knows you. How are you gonna manage? And you sure? And I was like, nobody gets me.
Yeah.
That is the beauty of life. I love the uncertain. I can be dropped dead tomorrow or now.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
If you knew that you're gonna live for next 500 years, I think it's gonna be boring AF.
Yeah.
So I answered them like, dude, this is the best thing. Like, going to an uncertainty age, you don't know what's gonna happen, and it influenced. I wrote a bunch of songs
In recent times?
in the last 4 months.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, like, and the songs times are, I'm sure, a little bit different because you're in a
Oh
different...
yeah, it sounds
amazing.
completely different. It sounds completely. That's the thing. A lot of people like back home, they think like you've done everything, you're settled, you're like that's it.
Yeah.
What else there to do?
Yeah.
Much more.
Yeah.
Much more. I can live on the streets. Not
Yeah.
maybe not in this winter.
Yeah.
But if you like,
Yeah.
given the chance, I can live on the streets.
Yeah, I mean that would also give you a lot of experience and like a lot of perspective in life. Coming back to the your music career, so you were in Black before. How many years were you in Black?
13 years.
13 years. So Black was your first
Yeah.
kind of major breakthrough.
Yeah. That was the first band that we formed. Few friends. Yeah.
Few friends. 13 years in Black, and then immediately after that you started Indalo?
After a year.
After a year. You took like a little break year.
Yeah. That's very important.
Yes. Oh, that's so important.
You
Yes.
don't jump ships.
No, agreed. Yeah.
This is the one thing I really like. I disagree with people. Like, you can't jump ships like right away.
No.
You need to find yourself again.
Definitely. That is so vital. And there is a concept, I'm sure you've heard of this concept, sabbatical, which I love it. Is that every 7 or 8 years, there is or sometimes it's longer or smaller, it doesn't matter. There is a major career reset 1 year. You are not doing anything. You're just doing the eat, pray, love kind of thing. And you are finding yourself and you are coming back in a bigger force, in a bigger...
This is my sabbatical.
This is oh, I love it. So this is so from Black, the 13 years and 1 year break, Indalo started. When was it? Which year?
12.
2012.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So
Indalo's
okay, you
actually-
are in your second jump now, like the second
Yeah.
post Indalo territory.
Yeah.
Okay, so Indalo started in 2012, and what was the thesis of Indalo like? How was it different from Black? I guess.
It's super different. With Black, it's mostly like 5 individuals. Each songwriter will present some songs, and we used to work on it. Like I came up with a song, and the rest of the others will work on it. Someone else came with the song, we work on it. But with Indalo, all the songs were created literally in the room with everybody playing stuff at that right moment. That became so Indalo is more like
Experimental.
more collaborative.
More collaborative.
Yeah, more collaborative. Like everyone's giving their best at the same time, which is actually very rare. Very rare to come up with good ideas at the same time. Like with 4 people, it's very rare. So that's the biggest difference. And I actually fell in love with this process more because it's less pressure on one person.
And how many bandmates were there in Indalo?
We started with 4, now we have 5. We are 5, yeah.
Okay, so 5 people, all of them are basically like creating each of these music songs together, basically.
Yeah.
Live.
On the spot.
On the spot.
Yeah.
And then like, how, do you keep experimenting and find the final version or how does
Like a song, maybe say we come up with some idea. Day one, it's an idea.
Sure.
We play around the idea. Like, okay, I like this. All right, whatever you're doing, I like this. It can be better. So day one, idea. Maybe after a month of playing with the idea, it becomes something sustainable. And maybe after 2-3 months, we can say like, okay, this has a potential to be a song. We don't go like first day and like, this is nice, this is great, this is good. No, because a song. This is another thing that I really like to preach to younger kids. A song happens, maybe an idea happens momentarily. When you get excited, it's an idea like, yes, we can work on it. But with a spark, it's not a complete song. A song it needs to be weathered. Because I have an emotion, like I write something. After a week when I listen to that, or if I see like, oh my god, that was terrible. At that moment, it will trick you like, this is great. This is great. But after a week or 2 weeks, when you come to that, I'm like
no.
What was I thinking?
Yeah.
It can be better.
Yeah.
So
Kind of like when you smoke weed and you think that you have the best ideas in the planet. But anyway.
But later you know that you're just smoking weed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, a song needs to be weathered. I feel like to present to your audience, it needs to be weathered. It needs to resonate with your audience. So you should work on it.
I love this is another, like, for me, this whole thing is so fascinating because you live in a completely different world from mine. So all these things are like interesting learning process for me. So it seems like you are almost, Indalo, for example, is kind of like a musical research institute. It's like it operates
you
as
can actually say that.
It's a research institute.
Yeah.
You are running you are scientists, musical scientists. You are running experiments, and basically you have like this is all like, and the way you find the fun experience. Oh, there is this fun moment, magic, but then you keep doing research more and more, and then slowly, which you call weather or like marinates.
Yeah.
And after the marination, you have the whole final, almost like research publication.
Yep.
And this is one published thing. And then I'm very curious about, like, in this research process, 13 years also in Indalo. That's interesting. Black 13 years. Yeah. Now it's Indalo 13 years. You have something with the 13 is maybe your number for the
maybe
switching.
Lucky 13.
Lucky 13. Yeah, lucky. Yeah. I don't believe on lucky or unlucky, but yes, like it is the switching time. In these times, like, did you have any memory which is very special that in this whole Indalo chapter, either in the process of creating this music, you had a moment where you like really felt magical? I'm sure music is magical for you all the time, but something which will stand out in your when you're old, like, okay, see, that song or that particular memory of creating that song was so magical, so fascinating. Do you have any of this memory?
I honestly think the entire, like, the last 13 years and more that's coming, I think it has been super magical because, like, I can show you our WhatsApp group.
Sure. It's always running.
It's not only that. Yeah, it's like I came, like, I post something, a new music, like a YouTube clip. Like, guys, this is amazing. Listen to it. Within a second, it's the same video posted by Zubair, and it's like we were in sync without even knowing. And I'm like, and we're both like, what the hell? We just shared the same thing, the same time. Then Bart would come, like our bass player would put some ideas, and I'm like, dude, whatever you're saying, I wrote this idea down last night. It's crazy. So it is completely magical with this band. Like, it's so weird that we think alike, and like we're from the same birth year also, us three. And the best part, to be very honest, Jan, the best part is we're in our 40s. But with these guys, it doesn't feel like we're in 40s. It feels like we're still in our teenage year.
Yeah.
because the productivity, because the vision, the dreams that we share without even speak. By the way, fascinating part. Now that we're in our 40s, or with Indalo, it never happens. We don't do hangouts. We're not into like, oh, let's meet up somewhere and have few drinks, or let's just have some fun. We don't. We just get, like, most of the time we're just creating music and we have our own lives. And I still don't know how this magic happens. It's actually very, very fascinating to me. Like, a lot of bands back home, they like go to places together. They
have to
dine,
meet.
They dine together. They, like, go take vacations together. A lot of bands, we never did that. Never.
The connection seems to be very strong. Like the connection and the natural connection. And this is why, like, it doesn't matter where you stay, if you stay in different areas.
Exactly.
The attraction of this, the brain sync is so easy. You keep coming back to it automatically. Like, oh, if I have this idea, let me share with them, and they do the same. And that's like, oh, that's amazing. That I'm so happy that you actually found something like that.
Oh man, I'm the luckiest MF in this world.
Yeah. So like, you have another. Because you are like a person who is like in tune and like following this way, I think like you also attract people who are, you're sending the signals to people, automatically you're attracting the right kind of people, and it gets easy for you.
Okay, now
integration.
Like, to come to you, like attracting that same kind of people, like as you said, we didn't have like much interactions before.
Correct.
But here's the thing, I found you are one of them.
Yes, we found like a very easy connection.
Yeah, we never, like, from the get-go, we didn't have a bit of awkwardness. Like, true.
I thought like, yeah, John bhai, we know each other for some time. Yeah,
which
like
is very hard to find, Siam. Which is very hard to find.
True.
I don't know what you actually do.
Man, that is the hardest question.
Yeah,
I'm a drug dealer in New York. I'm just kidding.
No, but here's the thing. To me, it doesn't matter what you do.
It's the vibe.
It never matters to me, like, what you do.
Yeah.
Trust me, when I like say that to people, sometimes they think I'm exaggerating, but it doesn't matter what you do. If the wavelength is same, we will be best friends.
Yeah.
I think so. Actually, tell me, what do you do?
Oh man.
Because I've met a lot of our local community here.
Yeah.
And very few people think like you. Like, I haven't seen people like who think like you. So what do you actually do? Like,
Bhai, what I actually do is a very interesting question, because I also am more operating in the last couple of years in this what should I say, like vibe-centric connection, for lack of better words, that whatever is the right frequency, I just go with the flow. And this has been my modality for last couple of years. But I'll answer you. What I do is very separate from who I am internally. And I never let them absorb me, because I am so important. My center is so important, so precious. I will never want to be defined by what I do.
See, this is where we are completely opposite.
Really?
Because I do, like, who I am is what I do. I'm a dreamer. I love music, and that's what I ended up doing.
Yeah, I mean, in that kind of way, maybe I'll tell you a little bit of manifestation of what I have done. More practical sense. I mean, for traditional, if you want to really put me in boxes, which I don't want to be, is that I'm an entrepreneur. That has been my main character. I started a nonprofit where we help people from all over the world to move to the US, and that nonprofit has 220,000 members. That's one.
Awesome.
And then second is that I started a for-profit where we help people who are in here, immigrants who are here. We help them land their first job, build their first businesses, secure their stay in the US. But the reason I say that what I do, especially in entrepreneurship and me, is a little different, because entrepreneurship is more like a group endeavor. It has a mission. It's like a ship. For example, Indalo is your ship.
Yep.
A ship has a lot of different players. It's a lot of different things. But I am separate from the ship. I am just one of the person in the ship. I go to the ship, do my ship duties, which I like, and then come out. Because I am the reason I say I'm separate from it, and I want to keep it separate. Because I am what I really dislike, and like one of the switches I had in my mindset a couple years ago is that humans are not necessarily nouns, and if you have to define humans as nouns, it's very hard. Humans are verbs. So like if you say, oh, are you a doctor, are you a musician, are you or entrepreneur, I'm like, I can be 5 things together. Better question is like, what do you love doing in your day-to-day life? And that can become music, that can become, business. So I love, if you want to understand what I am, I love connecting different dots. My natural strength when I was really young, when I was kind of like, similar to like this age, like the early stage, exciting age, 12, 13, I would say, 12, 13, like 6, 7, grade 6, 7. I was growing up in Saudi Arabia. My parents were doctors, so they were in the work all the time. They're all the time in the work. And I was at home with my really 2 younger brothers, but I had a big gap with them. Like I was 4 years older than my later one. Yeah, and the other 2 younger brothers, they're more close, so they're more friends, and I'm like more like, I don't know, a weird big brother.
Very natural,
yeah. Weird big brother gap. So I spent a lot of time thinking and brainstorming. So because I grew up in 3 different like multiple languages, so Bangla, Arabic, and English, I was like, why are there so many different languages and none of the people can pronounce the other language? Like in Arabic, you have like ayn. There is no ayn in English. Like how do you pronounce ayn?
There's no such
There's
thing.
no phonetical representation. So at the age of 12 or 13, I created a whole language system where you can pronounce all these separate things in a singular thing. I don't know, maybe there are like 50 letters or something with all the symbols. So the way you are saying, like I could resonate, like when you could see all this, my natural talent is that you dump me into, let's say, 5 different things, I will see patterns where no one can see the pattern in between completely opposite things.
That's a superpower. That's a talent, man.
It is a superpower. It's and I mean, I don't, again, not trying to be arrogant or anything, because like it's not even mine. Like it has been gifted to me because from my childhood, I could see when, I mean, I don't know how personal I don't want to go like too personal, but
no, you can. If it's necessary, you can go personal.
I had such weird thoughts when I was young. None of the kids could relate to me, and I couldn't relate to them. Like, why? I was like, I'm a weird, fucking weird kid.
Same here.
Weird kid. Really weird kid. So I think this was probably in grade 7 or 8, like again in that teenager times. I had this idea that the whole world, so we have 5 senses, right? Like the listening, music, ear, smelling, taste, you understand, 5 senses. And I realized that in these 5 senses, there is pleasure and there is pain. So you can have a pleasure-centric, like I saw that the whole humanity is built on pleasuring these 5 senses. There's the, food industry, massive food industry in Bangladesh or globally, all catering towards your mouth senses. You're a mouth, it's a mouth industry. All is about pleasuring it, however you can pleasure this thing. With music, you have music or like listening and smell, good smell. But what I saw is that there isn't enough industry for pain. There is no supplier of pain. I saw that humanity is automatically getting a little bit biased towards pleasure. Like if you see humanity as like this 100 flies, little flies, they're all flying in one direction. What is that direction? It's the direction of pleasure of these 5 senses. They don't even know it.
Chasing pleasure
unknowingly, like literally like flies seeking the light. I thought that how will the world look like we are blind on one side. We don't know. There are very few people who go through the pain. Very few people who can do that, and they're a little bit less blind. They're a little bit. They can see the humanity in a little bit different way.
Or-
Majority of the humans can only see the world in a one way. So, but this thought I had in like grade 7 or 8, which
how is that
how is it
possible?
possible? And like I even think like I am in Saudi Arabia. Like I mean I didn't read any science fiction. Why am I thinking so big?
A lot.
Why am I thinking in the scale of humanity at the age of 7 or 8? And why am I finding these patterns and thinking by myself as a kid? There are so many things I can think of. It doesn't
But
matter.
why this?
Why this kind of, and this has been my pattern that I always feel like I'm an alien. I feel like I'm very social and I can mix and completely merge with a person. But when I'm home by myself, I feel like I'm an alien researcher. I came to understand this species. And I always feel like I'm separate from this species. Or I'm a part of this species, but still I am so detached from it. I can see all the human trends, how everyone thinks, all these patterns. I can connect all of them in my mind naturally all the time. This is so ingrained. I do it continuously. So if you want to know that, okay, what do I do? That is what I do.
Dude, I've never.
It's not a job.
Yeah.
It's not a job.
It sounds more. It's more than a job. It's like.
It's me.
Yeah, it's like this is what you are set out to do.
Yes.
This feels like it.
Yes.
Yeah. This is your calling.
So my calling is that what I understood is that because I am so good at it, and the same when you're saying like, see, I know that I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm also so good at it naturally. I think my biggest contribution in humanity is or will be that how do I show a new way for humans? That, oh, this has been done this way. Oh, maybe there are these new different ways. And I am doing it all the time. And whenever there is the bigger force running in one direction, because now West and capitalism and this is all which is happening, now I'm already switching on the other direction. Now I'm like, no, this is not sustainable. Everyone is interested in AI.
Oh, wow.
Everyone is interested in all this. I'm like, this seems like a very big fluke. And I want
I feel like that too.
Yes, let's take because you're a musician. You're already connected with you're an intuitive person. So I want to basically. So I guess that's what is my strength.
That's amazing, man. I see. Here's the thing. That's why we connected because I've never met a person like you ever in my life before. You're the first one.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, the problem is that we need to be doctors and engineers and musicians and entrepreneurs and founders and physicists. That's not that's a bad representation, I would say.
Yeah. It's like a set of rules.
And you have to fit in that box. If you are if I say that, John bhai, you are a musician, I'm like, I'm already boxing you. I have zero curiosity. That's why I was
right.
That's why
I now understand. Like, okay, the musician. That's where
that's it. That's where it ends. But I don't want John to end in that limit, and that's why I'm trying to understand what is your. You're also a pattern recognizer. You're also exactly like me, but the patterns you recognize are the musical patterns.
Yeah.
That's your, however biologically you are built. And the fun thing is that none of these things are also us. It's not. It's given to you.
Yeah.
You're a baby. The baby was just having fun with it. That's it.
And to be very
it's
honest,
given to you.
I want to be this baby
forever.
Like
forever.
Till the day I am gone.
Exactly.
I just want to be like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's such a great high. It's such a great high.
Yeah. But anyway, did I answer your question?
Yeah. No, I completely understand what you're like.
Yeah.
You're like, as you said, you're an alien. You
I'm
feel
an
like
alien.
you're an alien.
I feel like yes. I feel. I mean, there are some humans I could connect with. I do connect with more weirdos. I do connect with within the human race.
Yeah.
I connect with people who are a little bit alien within them. That's why we connected.
Yeah.
That's why we connected. That you are not also fully you're not able to connect with everyone.
Right. Absolutely.
So you are also a little bit, alien means a little bit weird. Not in a negative way.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So
to be very honest, where we are heading, I think being weird is the good thing now.
yes, yeah, definitely, yeah.
Being weird is the good thing. Otherwise, everyone's chasing the same dream. Everyone's chasing the same thing. It's being weird is good. I feel like it.
Yeah. I can share. I wanna come back to your thing, but because it's connected with what I was saying, the reason I do not want to connect with again like what I do or what is, so I call it like these are all manifestations of whenever I keep doing this pattern recognition or this connection finding. A lot of things happen automatically. I started finding connections in money and immigration, this problem. When I started, then it became a company. It was a byproduct. It wasn't what I was trying to do. I wasn't, I have to make a company. I was just, researcher, this super connector. So whenever I am, again, doing something like the way you are saying that you created this particular music, that particular song might be liked by someone, might not be liked by someone. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You did it for yourself.
Yeah.
So the same way, whatever I'm manifesting, I wrote a book that is a one manifestation, but I was just trying to connect dots. The book is literally called Word Map, which is I'm connecting different words. That became a book. So that, I wasn't writing a book. I was just connecting different things, and that form of connection became a book. And then I was connecting different ideas in a YouTube channel. Then it became a YouTube channel. I started taking classes, like long story. So everything I do is the same thing always. A dot connector.
Because it's like, it feels like everything is what you're doing. It came to you organically.
Yes, it came to me organically because that's what I do. But you can name it a book. You can name it a company. But these are not me. My song is not me. It's my product. I am separate.
It came out of you.
It came out of me. I am going through a little bit massive transition in my career life in a big way.
Okay.
And the next version is going to be so epic. I cannot wait for that to come for me. Forget about the world.
Same here. I can't wait either.
Yes. So all my I would say contribution in the last decade has been on helping marginalized people a little bit to come here, fulfill their dream, immigrants landing their first jobs, a lot of helping people who do not have to get something, like go to a better position, go to a better security. You understand, more like a social cause.
Right.
But I think my next project is going to be very different in the way that it will be maybe my greatest work. I don't know it. I don't know. There could be more great work in the future, but that will be way different than what I have done. So what I realized in the last couple of years, especially because I've been doing meditation and somewhat getting into spirituality and consciousness and human consciousness. So this is my most favorite topic right now. So I do a lot of diving, like scuba diving, underwater diving. I am a big, that's one of my biggest hobbies, like consistent hobbies.
I'm scared of that thing. I don't know why, but
it's my most happy place, basically. Like literally.
Really?
Yes, it's my most happy place. You'll never see me as happy as I'm underwater.
That is fascinating.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. My mom said, I was a fish. Like I have been always good in water. Natural. Wow. Water, you just drop me. I can stay in the ocean for 5-6 hours. I do not get tired. I do not get tired in swimming ever. I'm like a full water animal.
Wow.
Or organically, like I don't
say that that's your happy place is. I'm just trying to picture that.
Just imagine a fish. Yeah. That's where they live. So, so what I realized. So I'll tell you why the reason it's also my happy place. So first of all, I really like this moment of every noise going away. And then you can only appreciate a very little moment in a very zoomed in format. So when I'm in underwater, you're in these oxygen tanks and you're, let's say, looking at this fish colony and then you're seeing that, this cute little fish, they're like staying in their family, their room, they're doing their own little thing, and there is no noise. You do not have to check Facebook. You have like no noise, no clutter, and because you're underwater, you're also a little bit floaty. So it's almost like dreamlike state. In a real life, it's without any drugs. It's very difficult to create that kind of thing without any drugs, because you're not in drug. You're sober underwater, but it feels like oh, this is real life. Like I am seeing it in my eyes, but it's a civilization happening.
Man, here's the thing. What you're saying, I can feel it. I can actually feel it that it should feel that way.
Correct. Yes, but for you, maybe the water under the transition has not happened.
And it's that movie, the movie Jaws. There's a movie Jaws.
Yeah.
That killed it for me. I'm like,
that killed it. Yes.
Yeah.
So underwater and then over the ground, also like trees. So my main fascination for the last 1 year or 2 years, a couple years, but it's like getting more hold of me. Now I'm becoming uncontrollable, which is basically, I am really trying to and partially able to connect with other species. So I want to start an interspecies dialogue. So
what?
Yeah, so like basically what I want to do is that humans are obviously connected to themselves. We have communication, language. We are very absorbed within our own lives. Meaning, like, if you look at the wars, like, identity politics is look at the whole human species. The reason all these wars happen is because they're just ego. This is a fighting, like, Russia versus Ukraine, Palestine versus Israel. Okay, we have to make more money. America versus this, that. Or religions. Humans are very attached to their identities. I am Bangladeshi, I am Indian, yes. But I'm like, dude, you are a human, it's biology, you are a monkey few millions years, now you're a better monkey.
Functional.
Functional monkey with a little bit self-awareness, but that's all you are. What is Bangladesh? What is this boundary? Where did it come from? So humans are very deep in their identities, whatever that is. That's okay, it gives them a purpose, it gives them tribal, this boundary. But problem is that this identity also creates a lot of these wars and struggles and dominating each other and competition. It's not good for it. The species is at a stage where, first of all, it is at a brink of collapse. Every few years, there's the nuclear issues.
Yeah.
AI is coming, it can completely obliterate the species forever. What is my interest right now is to understand the other species which have lived longer than humans, because humans are very young species, baby species, but somehow they think they're the smartest one. And bring the intelligence of these trees. Like, I met this tree, and I'm telling you met because it was more like an encounter and not like just meeting. This is 700 years old tree. This was in Australia, a rainforest called Daintree rainforest, which is the most primitive rainforest in the world. Amazon is the largest. Australia has the oldest rainforest in the world. The whole movie Avatar was made out of based on that area. Or the inspiration came from that. I met this tree, 700-year-old, sitting like this large tree, giving this whole area this nourishment. It's so kind, just sitting, it's chill. Just sitting 700 years in one area. Such a zen, like so much wisdom. Imagine how many people cross through it, how much it has seen. Trees are also very like intelligent. They're connected with their root networks. They can understand differences in they have their own intelligence. So what I want to do for the next decades of my life is that can I bring the intelligence of other species and learnings from them and bring that to the humans and remind the humans that also if we are a sentient species, as we say, how can we be kinder to other species and everyone around us? Yeah. Because it doesn't seem like a sentient species. When you look at a human, does it feel like they're sentient?
No.
It seems like monkey. I'm like, you get so mad at everything. It's like a kid. It's not a wise, sentient. 8 billion people, do you think they're sentient?
If they were sentient, they wouldn't have been here.
The world would not look like
exactly,
this.
Yeah.
So I want to remind humans that humans are sentient. And if we are sentient, then let's show it in action. Let's be kind. Let's actually be sentient.
Dude, that is insane.
So that's my next project.
this is
And this is going to be so disruptive, so global, and it doesn't have to be reaching global, but I'm like, it will be a big work for me, biggest work.
You'll be the real life Dr. Dolittle.
Probably.
Who
Yeah.
talks to
animals.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's my next adventure. A little weird, but
No,
doesn't
it's
matter.
not weird at all. It's not weird at all. Wow.
Yeah. So
Count
that's
me in. I really wanna.
we have to
see.
create. I have to invite you to some musics.
Please
Very
do.
unique.
Please do.
Have you heard of plant music?
I had two experience, but not that big of an experience, but very brief. Yeah.
You can connect all these like electronic wires and stuff, and then you can hear.
Yeah.
There is whale sound music. So definitely, I want to introduce some of the music of the animal world to you.
Please let me know.
And that will also automatically in your journey it will start injecting.
Please let me know.
But anyway,
Yeah.
lot about me.
Yeah.
John bhai, I wanted to hear like what is basically, so you're Indalo and then now you're going through this new transition. Came to the US.
Yeah.
Actually, how is there any struggle you're facing in the US now because you're new?
Yeah, struggle, of course.
What are the struggles?
The struggles are, first of all, I had like behavioral struggles.
How?
As I was saying, like back home, people don't smile at you. I didn't see that. So here, when I came here, like for the first like couple of months, when people smiled at me, I smiled at them. It was a culture shock for me. So that was a struggle, but it's a positive struggle.
Right.
Like I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And to be very honest, if you ask me about like struggle, so far I can tell you that I'm fortunate enough to not go through that so far.
That's good.
Yeah, so all the struggles are basically me missing my family.
That makes sense.
Biggest struggle is me missing my dog.
Oh, your dog is in Bangladesh.
Yeah, my mom and my brother. That is the biggest struggle. Like I miss her and my mom. And of course, playing music with Indalo. I think this is the biggest struggle. Like
Also, like right now, you're not doing the Indalo anymore or unable to do it.
Yeah, we're just sabbatical. Yeah, hiatus.
Okay.
Hiatus. And that's it. That's about it. No more struggle so far. And I have joined Tikana as we were speaking.
Yeah. Congrats on that.
Oh, thank you. No, the people, lovely people. They actually like they're really nice. You know Ruhin. Yeah. So they want me to like do like, since I had podcasts and everything. So I'll work around the music, and basically I'm the head of events and programs. So I'll be taking care of like the music part, the podcast part, and everything. So let's see.
Love it. The fun part. Yeah.
The fun part.
Yeah.
Which is my strongest like thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Tikana, just for the audience, it's probably the largest
largest Bangla community based
media company.
Yeah.
Yes, so like non-Bangladeshi residents, probably the largest company, and you, your goal will be to like what kind of events are they doing?
My goal is to create few shows and create few programs where like we can bridge the gap between Bangladesh and NRBs. Like I see there is a gap here. I feel like, to be honest, like in terms of taste in music and programs, Bangladesh, the audience in our country is more up to date than here. Because of like a lot of people came here way back, so they're not up to date with you know what I'm saying.
That's
so I
hilarious.
feel like I can be that
bridge.
Yeah. And I've already started working, and similarly I'm gonna work towards events in that way. So let's see what happens, because I think people here, our local community, needs to be updated what's going back home, because we actually are doing pretty good as, in our like in Bangladesh music up today. Influencer, it's a huge boom in influencer market like in Bangladesh. So I'm trying to breach that gap here.
That's
here seems like people are a little like oldie.
Little old school.
Yeah, very old.
Yeah, I did realize this difference because although I have not been living in Bangladesh, but I have been going to Bangladesh almost every year for the last 5-6 years. And whenever I go to house parties and there's music parties in Bangladesh, I'm like, wow, this is Bangladesh now.
You had no idea.
I'm like, wow. So I went to this Puran Dhaka, which is like a, Puran Dhaka, like very
I'm from
old.
Puran Dhaka.
Oh, you're from Puran Dhaka? Yeah. So I went to Shakrain Festival, which is this kite festival.
Yeah.
It's a very old school festival, traditional festival, and I love the festival. I went to a Shakrain party, and at night we went to a rooftop. One of my friend who is also from New York, she's also visiting Bangladesh, or she moved to Bangladesh actually. She was like, "Hey, Siam, come to this rooftop party." I'm like, "Okay, let's go to the rooftop party. What will happen in Bangladesh?" I mean, sure. I was like, "Wow." It's like full EDM, full light, laser.
Loud, yeah.
And I'm like, wow, this is Bangladesh now. And almost like it was a ticketed party. Like I had to pay to get in. I'm like, wow, Bangladesh has this kind of parties now.
Yeah. That's where
I was so impressed.
Yeah, that's
I was
where
so
I come in.
impressed.
I really want to bridge that like gap
That gap.
between because here people are. I feel like they need to also be updated what's going on in our country. There are a lot of cool things happening. Do you know this thing called Arca Fashion Week?
I might have heard of it.
Okay. A lot of very cool things happening in Bangladesh. So
When does it happen again?
I think it's happening now within a week.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
They've been doing it for like 3-4 years probably almost. It's a great event for fashion people. Like
What are the other cool events?
Shakran is obviously on
Yeah,
It's been a long time, and other cool events. Right now, whatever politically is going on, it's not a good time.
Not a good time.
Not a good time.
Sure.
For concerts and everything, but other than this situation, we are having shows all the time. Like, and yeah, a lot of like influencers they're doing good, and we actually excelled, man. We excelled, yeah.
So coming to the Tikana thing, so you want to bridge the gap.
Yeah.
And what kind of events are you thinking of experimenting now in this group of people?
Okay. I came to know there are a lot of artists here, like young artists. Artists as in not only music or like artists like paints and everything.
All kind of artists.
I want to create a hub where you can have an event where there are young bands playing and also young artists can showcase their work, like painting, like making jewelries, like here, because I've seen a lot of young people here, they don't come out, like because they think what their parents has taught from Bangladesh, they don't feel any attachment. They feel like it's very backdated. It's very dated. So they need to come out too. They need to create a movement too. So that is one of kind of event that I really want to do.
That's a good scope and that's a good audience. Because the parents, it will be difficult for you to convert them, but you can target their kids who maybe has the wrong impression about Bangladesh.
Yeah, because
Because of their parents.
Their parents like maybe playing dated music that's not connecting with them. But
That makes sense. That's a good. And is that the immigrant hub thing I saw, like in the thing? Is that same thing?
It will be yes.
Okay. I love the immigrant hub branding as well. Goes completely with my brand.
Again, it's you love you're saying you love the brand name and everything.
No, it's on par with my brand. Yes.
It's basically Ruhin's idea. I was like, give me a name, like what? And he was like this. He's really good with it.
I love it. Yeah.
So Anwar, Ruhin, Tikana, they're doing this thing, and I'm glad that I'm a part of it actually.
Yeah. I think this will be a very good contribution to the community.
Hopefully. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I'm excited about the next year's, like all the initiatives you're doing. The podcast, and what would be the intent of the podcast, or what is the format?
It would free flowing. I have few guests in my radar. I just don't want to drop the name.
No.
Yeah, I just want to drop the episodes.
Yeah. And then they're coming out next year.
Next year.
What's the name of the podcast going to be? Is it set or?
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. We'll definitely be in the lookout for that.
Thanks, man.
John bhai, this has been great having you.
Yeah, man.
We have been.
I wish we could like. That's where it ends. Like the camera will shut off now, but this will go on. This will go on. Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to. So you are currently excited about the Thikana and this this is your in the close neck.
Yeah.
I guess for the audience, did you want to share anything? Any, I don't know, like any. I'm gonna keep the floor open for you. For
as I always said, like as a consumer, right now the word consumer, no more audience.
No,
You're a
consumer.
Yeah.
You're consuming stuff.
To audience or consumer, whatever sounds good to you. Whatever you consume or whatever you're watching or listening, whatever that is, give your heart to that. Like, even if you're watching something political, try to understand why this is happening rather than sharing like everyone like as a sheep, like, oh, this is happening, oh my god, oh, look at this. Try to understand why this is happening. If you're listening to music, try to understand why this once resonates with you. If you're watching a movie, try to understand why it's resonant. Like try to get things. Just don't be a consumer. Yeah,
try to go deep.
Yeah, try to find out why out of zillions of content why you are watching this. Try to understand that.
I love that message. This is a great message.
Thanks, man.
John bhai, this has been great. Thanks a lot.
It was amazing.
Yeah, thanks for opening, like showing a glimpse of you. Honestly, I didn't know much about you, so it's and I mean, as you said, from the first day we had this connection, and the more we are talking, I feel like we have this. We are just ruminating. Starting on that connection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you,
All
Sam.
right. Thank you, bhai.
Thanks.
Yeah.